I hear people say, oh, I'm getting really spiritual attacks.
Yes.
You know, I'm getting all these spiritual attacks. You know, my spouse is more angry at me today, or things are rougher today. And it's because I'm doing this good work over here. I hear this a lot from some faithful Catholics or faithful people. Is there some rules of the road for how to discern what one is dealing with in one's life, and to understand what are the forces at play? Because a lot of the times I think it could just be your own weakness.
Yes.
It could just be your spouse had a bad day.
Yes.
You know, don't just go right to this is a spiritual attack. Yes, spiritual warfare is real, but you know, I think there can be some harm sometimes in over-spiritualizing.
I couldn't agree with you more, Lila. I think that there is harm in over-spiritualizing everything. It's true that the demons and the angels are involved in all of those things that you just said in God's almighty providence. So it might be that there is a correlation providentially between your spouse picking at you or being more irritable because of the good work you're doing over here, whatever. That might be true. Our response to that as Christians is always going to be the same. And that is that I need to love my spouse and I need to do what's right and good according to God's will as he manifests it to me. I'm going to respond as a believer anyway. Sometimes if we overinterpret our life in merely spiritual terms, then things start to feel and get kind of weird. You know, our life as Christians is not supposed to be weird. It's supposed to be like a leaven in the dough, right? Or like the light on the hill, or like the seed that grows into the huge plant, right? We're meant to be, we're meant to live a life that is transformed by God's grace, not taken out of the natural world and made something like a bauble on a shelf. And if we over-spiritualize everything that happens to us, sometimes life can feel like it's a bauble on a shelf and not a real life that we have to live. Don't you think?